Yeah. Alright, good. What's new and exciting?
The involve folks, which the new dental people want the dental stuff that we got from that place in Grays Lake.
Okay.
And
like the films, or what exactly do you mean?
the x-rays so that they can see the impacted tooth.
Okay.
And I think there's one actually on the upper top that's actually starting to get maybe infected.
Did you get copies of those?
I believe you guys got them.
I wouldn't have gotten actual films.
I'm not sure if I got them or not.
So what you could do is I could have you sign a release and have them mail them to us, or you? Or you could, is it easy for you to get to them?
No, it's not.
Alright, do you have their contact information?
Not really. They lied about being oral surgeons.
They were just dentists.
They just didn't want to do the work.
Gotcha.
So I was watching oral surgeon work happen literally in booths as I was walking by, but that's just them being cheap.
Okay.
Because they don't want to sit there and actually have to bicker on the phone with their insurance or my insurance. Yeah, they need to figure out how to image all this.
The Grays Lake one you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we do have them.
Yeah, I thought you guys did.
Cool. Alright, so there's 5 images, I think.
There's only one oral surgeon in Illinois who does stuff for anti-bleeding for shit like me.
Okay.
For people who don't heal and bleed too much, and that can kill you from the neck up.
Alright. Did you see the hematologist lately?
No, I've been trying to, but it's gotten so exhausting to get even past whatever the bullshit they want you to do first before you could even call one or even find one.
I can help you make an appointment if you want.
How? There's nobody out here who's even good.
North Shore Oncology is real good.
They're the ones who diagnosed me and they're dog shit.
Well, not all of them.
Uh,
Which facility are you talking about?
From Crystal Lake to downtown.
No, these guys are in Libertyville.
I've been there too.
Okay, you don't want to see them?
I've been there in Evanston. I've been there in Glenview.
Well, you need somebody managing your case for sure, from a cancer standpoint.
They didn't care. I went in there and fought tooth
understand.
and nail for my health care, and they just sat there and were like, I just want that $4,000 plus in my pocket. Keep writing this chemo.
Yeah, so no, I want you to definitely see somebody, because what if there's new treatments? What if there's new opportunities out there?
The same approach that I came up with.
Yeah,
It's called the CRISPR technique, and they came out with it in 2016, or at least.
Executive admin and MHT. Thanks.
They announced it in 2016, 2017, and it's just the same way that I target cartilage cells for regeneration with stem cell approaches. Is you target the DNA through the RNA level, and you basically gene edit a chromosome, which is the Philadelphia chromosome. And if you can manage to gene edit that successfully, then you cure the whole cancer before it even comes out of the DNA level.
It's pretty cool, huh?
And no, they've been sitting on this data forever. And now
I was just talking with somebody about that the other day, like how come pediatric cancers are cured because we don't want to kill our children, but adult cancers?
Yeah, because it's less taboo, and that's what every Republican senator who's on the take is doing. Like, oh, we've got blood to spare. No one gives a shit about these people. They're useless. They're all on Social Security or disability or something or Medicare.
So you need the Gleevec today, right?
No, that's already getting delivered today.
All right. What else do you need? You need your anxiety meds?
We need that for nausea. And you guys can write down there whatever you want, but we don't know what it's really for.
Okay.
And that's not something I can tackle and get brand name because it takes too long.
Yeah.
And me too distracted and too away from all the other issues, like what's going on inside the whole left side of my abdomen, front and back.
Do you
Giving me all this chest pain, pancreatic pain, spleen pain.
Do you want to evaluate that further?
I've wanted to for years. I've gone to GIs, I've gone to, stomach docs. I've been to specialists already, and they've just been like, fuck off. To the point
When was the last time you had any imaging of your abdomen?
I don't remember. I think it was an ultrasound at the end of, or beginning of 2020, end of 2019.
Okay. Any vomiting?
Yeah.
Any diarrhea?
It depends. That's all chemo based and diet based. Because the chemo doesn't let anything digest, and it just like vegetables, greens, they do not digest for some reason. The body does not get rid of them. What else am I forgetting? Yeah, I'm scared to figure out what to do with my hips next, because the problem is every time we need to image something like my abdomen or chest, all they want, or at least I'm told, is to do an x-ray first.
Yeah, when it comes to bones and stuff, they do.
But why? It's not about bones though.
I know, but
that's the point.
Because the insurance companies are run by people that are non-medical.
But that's why we call them and say, hey, stop being dumbasses. You don't give a cancer patient who got it from radiation more radiation.
They read off a script.
Well, let's take that script and crumple up and throw it in the face.
So you want to do the tooth stuff first, and then when you're ready to move forward with that, I'll try to avoid the x-ray if you want.
I've been trying to avoid the x-rays on so many things.
What do you want to do about your stomach?
Honestly, what's it called, an endoscopy, or even I might have to even do a colonoscopy, because I don't know if this is an organ or if this is intestine. Usually that's your colon. That's somewhere. I don't know if this is intestinal or if this is.
They really are going to want imaging, but I know you probably don't want to get a CAT scan.
Ideally, I don't, but I'd rather a CAT scan than a fucking MRI. Because at least I can see more. But that's the only one I'd even consider, and only one. The only reason I say that is because, you take this chemo, it's been 6 years, 6 months, and 6 days straight since yesterday. That scared me. 666, yeesh. Anyhow, you don't hit somebody like that with radiation, because what if you suddenly mutate it again and make it resistant to the chemo?
Agreed. Yeah.
I just see that's how you can't be an insurance company and be that stupid. I don't get this. I mean, obviously, I know the game with them about their money, and that's why they do it. They just put obstacles in front of you, and I'm just here telling you, like I've always told you, they've worn me out. I am literally exhausted. I'm lucky if I can make it to my very nice, expensive bed 2 to 3 nights a week. And last night I did not sleep. I just sat up and shaved, and I don't even know.
I'm sorry, it's not good.
Well, it's getting worse, and I'm worried that it has something to do with my spine now.
Well, I want you to definitely see the hematologist, because it's been a long while since you've seen them.
Yeah, and actually, last time I was in either one of these offices, I mentioned something about the BCR ABL, and that hasn't been done since.
Again,
I think the end of 2019.
Yeah, probably.
I think December 2019 in Rush. And she didn't even give us an actual numeric readout. She just wrote something like, you should get this looked at. I was like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I'd like you to see oncology, because it is important that those levels are followed, okay?
Yeah, I mean, then again, if something went off with the light count, we'd notice it.
Right, but it's not the superior test.
I know, it's not that is what
right,
the BCR
so I have your anxiety, the nausea medicine.
That's the thing, how do we even get these tests done?
Well, you see, they do them right out of the hematology office.
Well, I know, but that's the problem is, where do we even go anymore?
I think you should go to the place in Libertyville. I really like them.
I don't like that area at all.
And then you can find one that you like.
That I can't. That's why it's been so long. I already tried really, really hard for a long time.
Well, I can print you a list, because I have my group that I always use. If you don't want to use them, that's okay. But I'll print you a list of some, okay?
I don't know what that means, a list.
I'm going to print you a list of oncologists, since you don't want to go the one I want you to go to.
It's not about that. It's about trying to find one that's good.
I know a couple. Libertyville, they've treated my uncle, my dad, all my patients.
I honestly don't know.
Okay, well, I will find you one, okay? Alright, and then I have the hematologist, the oral surgery. I give you copies of those x-rays, and then nausea medicine.
Yeah, that's, no, just the dental vendor needs copies of those x-rays.
Do you have somewhere where I'm supposed to send it to?
They're called Involve, and they're the